Good day everyone! In this video, we are going to discuss 4 different types of disasters that usually occur here in the Philippines. First, let's talk about El Nino.
What is El Nino?
So El Nino is a climate phenomenon that is characterized by average warmer seawater temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean, along with changes in atmospheric circulation patterns.
How does El Nino occur?
So El Nino occurs when there is a disruption between ocean atmospheric system and the tropical Pacific Ocean. The warm ocean surface warms the atmosphere, which allow the moisture-rich air to rise and develop into rainstorm. This warming of the ocean surface alters the atmospheric circulation patterns, leading to changes of the weather around the world.
These are the effects of El Nino. El Nino can disrupt agricultural pattern leading to crop failures, decreased yields, and change in the availability of certain foods. Another effect of El Nino is can strengthen tropical cyclone in certain parts of the world, leading to more frequent and intense storm. And it can affect ecosystem including coral reef, marine life, and biodiversity due to change in ocean temperature and current.
So, what are we going to do before El Nino?
To prepare for El Nino, there are several steps you can take. First, stock up non-perishable food, water, canned foods, have a first aid kit, and any necessary medical supplies on hand. Check your water valve and supply line for leaks.
What about during El Nino?
During El Nino, it's important to stay informed about weather updates and potential hazards.
Another disaster that usually occurs in our country is an earthquake. So what is an earthquake, or how does an earthquake occur? An earthquake is a natural event characterized by the sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust, resulting in seismic waves. This release of energy is caused by the movement and interaction of tectonic plates, which are large sections of the Earth's crust. When the edges of these plates become locked, stress builds up until it is released in the form of seismic waves. These waves cause the ground to shake and vibrate, resulting in an earthquake. Earthquakes can happen along plate boundaries or within the interior of tectonic plates. Earthquakes are generally considered unpredictable in terms of precisely when and where they will occur. Therefore, it is important to be prepared and take necessary precautions before an earthquake happens.
So, what are the things we need to do before an earthquake happens?
First, prepare an emergency kit. Put together a kit with essential supplies such as water, non-perishable food, a flashlight, batteries, a first aid kit, and a portable radio. Make sure to include any necessary medications and important documents. Second, create an emergency plan. Discuss and establish a plan with your family or household members. Determine a safe meeting place in case you get separated and designate an out-of-area contact person to communicate with. Third, secure your space. Identify and fix any potential hazards in your home or workplace. Secure heavy furniture, appliances, and objects that could topple over during shaking. Install latches on cabinets to prevent them from opening and causing injuries. Fourth, learn about your area's earthquake risk. Research and understand the earthquake risk specific to your region. Familiarize yourself with local evacuation routes and emergency procedures. And lastly, practice earthquake drills. Regularly practice what to do during an earthquake, including duck, cover, and hold-on techniques. This will help you and your family react quickly and instinctively during an actual earthquake. By following these preparedness measures, you can minimize the potential risk and be better equipped to handle an earthquake when it occurs. Now, let's talk about what we need to do during and after an earthquake.
These are the things we need to do during an earthquake. First, safely evacuate the building. Second, take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture or against the interior wall. Third, stay away from windows, glass, and heavy objects. And lastly, if you are outdoors, move to an open area away from buildings, trees, street light, and utility wires. Things we need to do after an earthquake. First, don't forget to check yourself and others for injuries and provide first aid if needed. Next is check for and extinguish any fires. Another things you need to do is be aware of aftershocks and take precautions. And lastly, assess your home for damage and structural integrity before entering.
What is a fire breakout? A fire breakout typically refers to a sudden and rapid increase in the intensity or spread of a fire. It can occur due to various factors such as weather conditions, fuel availability, or human activities. Fire breakouts often requires immediate attention and intervention to prevent further damage or danger.
Before a fire breakout, it's crucial to prevent measures. Install smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, and alarms. Regularly check and maintain them. Second is to have a planned escape routes. Identify multiple escape routes and ensure everyone in the household knows them. Third, practice fire drills. Conduct regular fire drills to rehearse evacuation procedures. Fourth, keep flammable items secure. Store flammable materials safely away from potential ignition sources. And lastly is the cooking safety. Never leave cooking unattended and keep flammable objects away from heat sources.
And after a fire breakout, ensure safety, evacuate immediately, and ensure everyone is safe. Second, notify authorities. Call emergency services and report the fire. Third, assess damage. Once it's safe, assess the extent of the damage to property. Fourth, contact insurance. Notify your insurance provider to start the claim process. Fifth, seek support. Seek assistance from friends, family, or community organization for temporary housing and necessities.
Now, let's move on the last disaster, which is the volcanic eruption. But first, let's define what is volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption is an event where molten rock, hot rock, fragments, and gases are expelled from a vent in the crash of a planet. Volcanic eruptions can have various impacts in the environment and have human society, such as creating fertile soils, producing valuable minerals, generating geothermal energy, or causing natural disasters, climate, and mass extinctions. Why does a volcano erupt? A volcano erupts because of the movement of heat and magma beneath the surface of the earth. Magma is formed by the partial melting rocks in the mantle and the crust, and it rises because it's less dense than the surrounding solid rocks. Magma can be triggered to erupt because different processes, such as injection of new magma from below, crystallization of magma inside the chamber, mixing magma with surrounding rocks, the release of dissolved gases from the magma, or the decrease of the pressure of the chamber.
What are the effects of volcanic eruptions on plants, animals, and humans? In plants, damage of vegetation, soil fertility, acid rain. In animals, direct impact to near animals, displacement, health effects. Lastly, in humans, in structure, damage, displacement, water contamination. Mitigation strategies. First, early warning systems, community preparedness, protective gear. Lastly, land use planning.